Exposed. See Ekpa's greatest crime and NNAMDI KANU'S response that shocked everyone. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for tuning in and listening to this headline that we got to hear this morning. As our headline for this morning says, Exposed. See Ekpa's greatest crimes and NNAMDI KANU'S response that shocked everyone. Finnish authorities has arrested Simon Ekpa, the self-proclaimed Prime Minister of the Biafran government in exile (BRGIE) last Thursday, sparking renowned debate about his identity and objective. Well, born on March 21, 1995 in Uhaku, Ebonyi State, Ekpa has become a decisive and controversial figure in the ongoing Biafra independence movement, advocating for the succession of the Igbo people in the southeastern Nigeria. Ekpa's action has been linked to the escalating violence, insecurity, and economic instability that have plunged the region for years. In 2023, Ekpa was briefly detained by Finnish authorities but was soon released. Effort to extradite him has since stalled, with the Finnish government citing legal protection for Ekpa as a citizen, as well as lack of concrete evidence containing him to the violence in Nigeria as reasons for his release. Ekpa's action has faced strong criticism from various groups, including the Nigerian government, Anaeze Ndigbo, and other Igbo leaders who consider him a radical, though whose actions have contributed to the turmoil in an already unstable region. Ekpa's journey has been marked by significant shifts from his early authentic career to his current role as a prominent figure in the Biafran independence movement. Initially a promising athlete, he won he won a silver medal in the 100-meter race at the 2003 African Junior Athletics Championship in Cameroon. However, an injury forced him to leave athletics, leading him towards a more controversial path. In 2021, Ekpa made headlines when he publicly renounced Nigeria, vowing to return his 2003 silver medal as a gesture of rejection. By 2022, he officially renounced his Nigerian citizenship, signaling his increasing commitment to Biafra independence. In July 2024, he claimed he had returned his medal to the Nigerian Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Ekpa moved to Finland in 2007, where he settled in Lahti with his family and became a Finnish citizen, learned the language, and completed military service with the Finnish Army Him Regiment in 2013. However, establishing his connection to the country, from 2015 to 2019 he led the Igbo Union in Finland and served as chairman of the playground board in Lahti between 2017 and 2021. He also pursued political ambition, running for office in Finland's 2017 and 2022 election under the National Coalition Party. While Ekpa has claimed to be a legal expert with a Master of Law degree from White University, questions have arose about the authenticity of his qualification, as the university has not confirmed his credentials. Ekpa's rise within the Biafra movement followed the arrest of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. With Kanu's detention leaving leadership gap, Ekpa stepped in and began directing the movement followers. He emerged as the leader of the autopilot faction of IPOB, which advocates for a more militant approach for Biafra independence, constructing with Kanu's more diplomatic methods. Ekpa's leadership has been contentious with IPOB, with some members accusing him of hijacking the movement for personal gain. Tensions between Ekpa and Kanu grew over ideological differences, particularly regarding the use of violence in the fight for Biafra independence. With Ekpa increasingly adopting more radical and rhetoric and strategies, in 2022, Ekpa was officially suspended by the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, for his creative actions. In defiance, he declared himself leader of the autopilot faction and distanced himself from Nnamdi Kanu's leadership. Ekpa calls for violence, and his subsequent killings in the southeast led Kanu to issue a public letter in 2023 from his detention demanding that Ekpa stop issuing sit-at-home orders in the region. Kanu's letter, which was shared by his special counsel Aloy Ejimakor, instructed Ekpa to make a public statement acknowledging receipt of the order to cease the disruptive actions. The handwritten message read, "Simon Ekpa, this is a direct order from me. I hereby instruct you to desist from calling for any sit-at-home henceforth." Kanu also urged Ekpa to refrain from agonizing political leaders, emphasizing that his own movement aimed to liberate, not oppress the people. He further warned that if Ekpa failed to comply, Ejimakor would issue a press statement on his behalf. However, Ekpa rejected the letter, claiming it was the work of the Islamic SSS and refused to follow any order from Kanu as the Prime Minister of Biafra under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I call on all Biafrans to disregard the fake letter coming from the SSS. Ekpa declared maintaining that no order from the SSS could be accepted. Ekpa's action has drawn serious accusation, particularly regarding his role in inciting violence across the region. His faction has been accused of financing attacks and coordinating with unknown gunmen responsible for widespread insecurity in Igbo land. Well, that is not all, but what I can say for you concerning this headline today this morning, which says here that expose see Ekpa's greatest crimes as and Nnamdi Kanu's response that shocked everyone. Well, this is just the biography of Simon Ekpa from when he started his breathing pursuits to where he is right now in cell in Finland. Like seriously, reading this from beginning to end is like, yeah, you will really know Simon Ekpa very well and what caused him to be the leader of the Biafra independence for the Biafran government in exile. Yes, Simon Ekpa and Nnamdi Kanu has one thing in common, and that is they want Biafra. But the way they are advocating for the Biafra referendum is different. Nnamdi Kanu has a peaceful approach, while Ekpa, since Nnamdi Kanu started with a peaceful approach, and the Nigerian government does not want to use peaceful approach to just solve the problem, Ekpa is playing the same. Like they said, fight fire with fire, but it's not right. Don't fight fire with fire. That is what Ekpa is doing. He's fighting the Nigerian army using his own militant group, the Biafra Liberation Army. Yes, and that action that ECPA undergo caused a lot of insecurity in the southeast. People are now using the opportunity, as per se, the Nigerian army is occupied with BLA. They're using the opportunity to kidnap people, loot shops, rob in broad daylight, and that has caused a lot of insecurity problems in the southeast. It got to the point that Nnamdi Kanu was tired of this and he issued a letter telling Simon Ekpa that he should stop the sit at home in the southeastern region of the country. Then a lot of people think that maybe Simon Ekpa will actually listen to Nnamdi Kanu. But Simon Ekpa did not listen. He said that letter is fake, that is coming from the DSS. Really? The letter was handwritten by Nnamdi Kanu himself. Yes, the letter was handwritten by Nnamdi Kanu himself. What can we just say concerning this? As the movement for Biafra grows continues, only God knows what will happen to Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa as they are both in detention. Yes, people know that for sure Nnamdi Kanu is innocent, he will be free. But for the case of Simon Ekpa, it's a little bit different because Simon Ekpa, without any legal proceeding, everybody knows that he's guilty of all the charges that the Nigerian government has posed against him. But it's if he can explain himself further to the United Nations and to the Finnish court, that is when Ekpa's case would be decided. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think concerning Simon Ekpa and his biography and his involvement with Nnamdi Kanu? Yes, what do you guys think? Drop a comment in the comment section. Don't forget to leave a like on this video. Then tap that subscribe button as bigger done with the notification bell so that anytime we new video you'll be the first to get notified about it. Once again, thank you for tuning in and have a wonderful day ahead of you.